Happy Saturday to you. Today we're doing some juicing, okay? We're up. It's Saturday. You hear the Sesame Street going on in the background. We're doing meat and juice, just protein and juice because sometimes you just got to give up all the extra. But you do need protein and you do need fruit and you do need vegetables. So, what we're doing this morning is juicing. We're going to juice. And I've already got some things already put out. I am having bacon this morning. For those who don't indulge, more for me. More for me, definitely. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, and this, we're just going to do the fruit. We're going to hear the noises and we're going to see what it looks like. Right? I usually don't do work on Saturdays. I don't. I usually don't. But this isn't work. This is keeping us alive. This is keeping us hydrated and moisturized from the inside out. This is keeping our nails and our fingernails and keeping down the parasites on the inside as well. Keeping the little office visits a little longer, but they're fruitful. You know what I'm saying? You got to do some paperwork. It's definitely good for you. So, without ado, let's get started on these ingredients. Let me see if I can get you a good view of the ingredients. Oh, that doesn't work like that. Here we go. So, we've got watermelon. We've definitely got some ginger. Ginger is so good, especially this time of year. You definitely need to keep some ginger. I prefer to keep the natural root, but right now this has been working. So do what you can. We've got half a watermelon. We've got an English cucumber and a little bit of celery leaf. Definitely keep those leaves. The leaves are good. The leaves are definitely good for you. We've got two Napa oranges. No, Cara oranges. They look like regular oranges, but they are so much sweeter. They're also pink on the inside, which is really good. I got these from Walmart. They weren't that bad. About $5.99 for like a 3-pound bag. Not bad. Then I've got the Jazz apples. These are wonderful. One Jazz apple and one Granny Smith. When you drink all this together, of course, you'll feel a little full because of the cucumber. The celery is good for your heart health. It's good for your breath. It's good for a lot of things. And all these things combined are going to give you a great outcome. Try to do this at least once or twice a month. And definitely change up your fruit, change up your veggies, but get them in. I definitely suggest you do this. Okay, so let's get ready. Me, I don't do a lot of prepping. I keep the machine clean and ready. I got a Prilosec. What? No, this is the Power XL. Yeah. I did have a Prilosec at one time. Prilosec are definitely some of the best brands. They do not go up. They don't go up fast at all. Okay, so if you like your appliances like I do, like I've been taught to enjoy my appliances, you gotta have these things together, right? I don't know. I picked up a little sniffle last night. Did anybody anyone change for the weather? You're the only one here. You're the only one you see. You're the only one you want to see, and that's good for you. Don't be too selfish though. You got to let people see when you find good stuff. So we've got the orange. I'm going to peel this, and I'm definitely going to take this plastic off of this cucumber. English cucumbers, for some reason, I don't know why they're so ridgy and long, but they tend to stay longer. The regular cucumbers I've been buying lately, it's like 1 or 2 days they're gone, or it looks like a science experiment with like one about what? In about one day, 1 or 2 days, it gets like speckles and it starts to look all weird. And it looks like a daggone science project. So nobody wants that. So I have been definitely shrinking away from all of the weird fruits and veggies that I've been coming across. a lot of work in this kitchen. Sometimes I'm in here for like 5 and 6 hours at a time, and it could be something. My favorite knife. I only cut up the celery so that it's not splashing back in my face every time. Trust me, this knife is sharp. I'm just trying to hurry up and get my veggies prepared. Where is the slicer? Look at my gold thing. Like, it took me so long to finally get me a daggone potato peeler, but I do. I got one. I got one. And it works pretty good. Like, well, of course, I need to cut this part. Even though I did pick up the skill, I used to cut so many vegetables for like so many events. I actually, one time, I actually cut off the tip of my thumb. I was busy. I was like in the zone, and I was cutting a lot of vegetables for a big event that was happening the next day, and I ended up cutting off the tip of this thumb. Like, the nerves were like so badly, like, oh my god, it was horrible. And I kept looking at it. It's like a freak accident where you just keep going like, oh, like, is this for real? Is this for real? But it happened, right? So I didn't die. Thank God. And it grew back eventually, but it took some time for that finger to get right. Oh my gosh. I do not suggest that for anyone. Get one of those plastic thumb protectors that computer people use, or thumb, or like sewers use. It'll save your life. I promise you, it'll save your life if you actually just get one of those plastic thumbs. I was so, it was like, it was shocking to me how much was happening at the same time. And I was tired too. So yeah, don't cut vegetables. Don't dice vegetables when you're tired. Okay? Just don't do it. And if someone asks you to do it when you're tired, tell them to go to hell. You need your fingers. Especially if they could have did it themselves. Like, come on now. Or could have helped you, or could have just like given you a break, or not asked you when you were tired. So be mindful of trying to be helpful. Sometimes it does not help to be helpful. Yeah, I didn't come on to talk this much this morning, but I find that it's cool. It's cool talking through my little preparation thing. This is a long cucumber. Some of you guys wish. Just a little banter, a little friendly kibitz, you know. For those who know, somebody'd be noshing on this by now, but this is not what this is for. This is for the juicer to eat. Haha. I'm such a geek in the morning. I swear, if I had some like charcoal right now, I would definitely be prepping the grill. I would be definitely prepping the grill. So we've got our cucumber together. I like the slices, so I might do something with the slices. You know, you can make a good relish with cucumber leftovers. You really can. Just toss it, just dice it up real small. Put in a little bit of apple cider vinegar, put in a little bit of celery seed, salt, a little bit of sugar, and you can make your own sauce, your own relish out of the rest of the cucumbers. Because guess what cucumbers are? They used to be pickles. When you first got them, they were cucumbers. Yep, that happened. That definitely happened. So what are you guys doing this morning? What are you guys going to do for Saturday? Me, myself, I am going to get into my studies, which I was supposed to do. Try not to leave the skin on sometimes, because it does fill the reservoir up a lot. Some of these juicers have the reservoir in the back, like mine's does, and I get a bunch of pulp in the back. And if I'm feeling froggy, sometimes I use the pulp to make popsicles. I add a few ingredients and some orange juice, apple juice, depending on what type of popsicles you want to use. You can actually use the pulp depending on what you have in there as pulp. and use it to make popsicles. I definitely have a popsicle mold. It's good to have, especially if you don't like to go to the store a lot. I'll show you my popsicle mold in a minute. Give me a second. Just a regular popsicle mold. You could get like some Starburst or some kind of juice packets, and you can get some orange juice and apple juice and mix it with the pulp, and you can make fruit bars yourself. Sometimes I add a little bit of artificial flavor so you can get that smell, because for some reason smell enhances taste. If you don't believe me, ask Bill Nye, the science guy. Trust me. Hey, I'm getting good at this hand thing. So we've got the greens, right? I love this little apple. It has to go because she's alone in the refrigerator, and I just got to get rid of her, okay? Good thing to do with your fruit when you start seeing it like look a little old and you know you're not going to eat it, juice it. Put it in a bottle. Always keep some lemon juice around. Put it in a bottle, juice it, and put it to the side. That way we're not wasting as much food. Sometimes I like to throw the innards to the birds. Since it's cold outside, they don't have a lot of picking. So if you want, you could throw some of the apple pits and things out to the birds. They'll love it. They'll enjoy it. They love you. Um, some of the animals outside, the stray cats and stuff, yeah, they can eat old meat, but if you got some fruit, you could do that. And plus, if the animals don't eat it, it can go back into the earth. Isn't that a great thing? Instead of being at the dump, turning into ethanol and then adding to the pollution that we already have. Like, isn't that so great that we can look out for the world too? We don't always, like, I do my recycling. I think that's one of the things that pisses my neighbors off. They're like, I think she thinks she's from somewhere else, the suburbs. No, I'm from the center of my mind. I don't like to live in filth. I don't care where I am. It's like, it's a mindset. You can't just be filthy. If you have 50 trash cans around, why is it that is trash on the ground? Like, no one saw that the lid opened for free. Like, that's so weird to me. It is very weird to me. Yes, I still peel my oranges the same way. It's spiritual. No, it's not. It's just something. It's a memory I have. I remember those days when I couldn't open my own orange. That's exactly how I said. I'd be like, can you open my orange? I used to walk up to everybody, be like, can you open this orange for me? Can you open it? Can you at least just open it? And what didn't know is I was just talking about pop the top, not peel it. And I would get so frustrated, and they'd never look at me when I would get frustrated. Like, I don't want you peeling my whole entire orange. I just wanted you to open it. That's all I asked you to do. But you peeled the whole orange, and you got mad at me for peeling my whole orange. But I only asked you to open it. Open it. Some of you people never listened. And this is why a lot of us kids grew up to be grown-ups who have to have our voices heard over top of everything, because a lot of us grew up in houses where the adults were not listening, or they only listened to get you out of their faces, which wasn't that good. See, you kind of needed to be listened to and taken seriously at that point, because they started teaching you a little something that you really didn't want to learn. They started teaching you to keep your opinions, even though they were important, and your feelings and your emotions and your reactions to yourself. That wasn't the best training. A lot of it wasn't unintentional, but it happened just the same. So just be mindful of being dismissive. Even the smallest things can give you big clues as to what's going on in your life, in your house, or with your children, or with your spouse. Like, listening is definitely an active part of offense. It's an active part of defense. It's an active part of life. And a lot of you don't know how to do that. I think that's why I got a little frustrated with the guy at the music session, because if you've been listening all your life and you get to me and now you don't want to listen, are you trying to tell me something? Cuz guess what? I don't think what you got to say is important at all either. I think what I got to say need to go to somebody else who's got time to listen to it. And that's what happens. You end up always trying to find someone who's got time to listen to it. But it's not necessarily always a good person who has time to listen. And you've got to learn that too. Everybody with time could be wasting it. And definitely don't forget, I think I'm going to finish off the rest of this. It's not a lot left in there. I'm going to put all of that in the juice. I definitely am. And we've got the watermelon. I'm not going to do too much with the watermelon. I'm just going to end up scooping it out eventually. Because sometimes I like to get the rind, a little bit of the green rind, and eat a little bit of it. It's because it has good digestive properties in the rind. Not just the pink flesh, you guys, the rind. The rind as well. It's good. It has a lot, it has most of the potassium in the rind, okay? Even though the fleshy part is good, most of the potassium is in the rind. It's wonderful how nature is made. Everything can be useful depending on where you are and what you're going to do with it. And sometimes when you don't need the rest, you give it up to somebody who can use it, right? My favorite knife. I don't know why I like these colored like utensils. I love them. I love it. So I'll be posting later what our juice looks like because this is a lot. Don't forget to add this. Oh yeah, and I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric. Got to show you the turmeric. Add a little bit of this, and this definitely helps, especially for those who have problems with osteoporosis. I don't know if this is going to contraindicate with any of your medication. Be sure to look. But if you've got like bone density issues and things of that nature, turmeric and the like definitely helps in that. Don't forget to research curry too. Curry is definitely one of the leading medicinal things that Caribbean people ingest a lot, and you wonder why. And you wonder why. So just look up your spices. It's the reason why spices are expensive. They have medicinal properties. Okay, so that's enough of me ranting. And shout out to my nails. They did their thing. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.